the internet thing, and that's when we started getting it to work. But oh, it's back there. There's a little poster, and it's right up along the top of the poster. But it's see, there's a poster back there. It says "Open Mic" right next to that little cartoon of me on the wall. You got it right there.
It looks like it's getting kind of close to the edge.
I know. Partly because this looks invisible.
Oh.
Yeah, Ryan, you can just drop that little thing in my...
Yeah, I forgot it. I've had it on the table.
Sorry. You can just drop it through my mail slot anytime.
Okay.
Don't worry about it. I have another one as well. But
Okay.
that's why I let you, I loaned it to you because it wasn't that crucial.
Okay.
And by the way, I did find the sound that's on the one we have on the internet has a good sound, but a sort of lousy picture. And you got the one with the good picture and the lousy sound. Turns out you can strip the sound off of the one from the internet, and I can attach them. And I can make a high-res version of that, and I'll get it, and then I'll give you a DVD of it, okay? Because I had, I hate when technical problems just happen to you, and then you have to try to deal with it later.
Yeah.
It's easier to have these things working fine. So the other solution is I've now bought a new camera from Logitech, which is designed for Ustream only, and works with an iPad. And I had that here one week, and it worked flawlessly. And then 2 days later, it wouldn't connect to the internet. It broke. I sent it back for a new one. Pardon?
That guy with the iPad, remember that kid?
Right.
Is he still doing it?
Yeah, Ichi. Yeah, he's our tech guy, but he's in Berlin right now doing something. So he's not here tonight. Otherwise, I would just ask Ichi.
I can so imagine him in Berlin.
He called me at 3 o'clock in the morning. The other day, and I said, "Hi, how are you?" He goes, "This is Ichi. Is this a good time?" I said, "It's 3 in the morning." He went, "Oh." I go, "Do you think we're at the same time? We are about 12 hours off, right?" It didn't occur to him. He thought he was...
But I can just so imagine him with the flow of the lifestyle in Berlin.
Oh, yeah.
He fits right in.
He fits right in. You're right, he does. He's living with some older guy there that can put up with his young stuff and just is very patient and laid back.
Very energetic.
Yeah, he's an energetic. I like him though. He's really sweet.
I do too. I think he's a great guy.
He's going to be setting up web access for Jack Cutter.
Oh, really? Nice.
Jack plays in the underground in the BART. And the problem has been Wi-Fi-ing him out of BART.
Right.
And nobody's been able to get his signal out of there. So he and Ichi are going to work on that. Yeah. So my suggestion was don't go live, just record and then upload it later. And Jack wants to do that, but that's it. Since he travels, you're watching us right now. It should be about 30 seconds delay. So we'll see. I hope so. Because Jack is so good. And why he wants to play 200 feet under the earth is beyond me, but he does, and it sounds great. But trying to get a video signal out of there is like, you need sonar. You need government equipment to transmit through the earth, right? I mean, give me a break. These little internet things can just do so much. All right.
Big cables on the television front. Here we be. Hold on. Let me put the camera on.
Oh, don't worry, sweetheart. It's all about you. I'll take my time. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, hobos and tramps, cross-eyed mosquitoes and bow-legged ants. Welcome to the Sacred Grounds. This is a music performance workshop. I know it says open mic, and it is an open mic, but the difference between this open mic and another open mic is this is my schoolroom, and I insist on you behaving. That's one difference between this and another one. The other one is we have 3 simple rules here. Rule number 1, shut the fuck up. When there's a person up here performing, please be quiet and let them perform. Don't talk during their performance. Listen and support them. A lot of people who come up here who are new and have never done this before are afraid for their life. And it really helps if you're paying attention and giving them smiles and all the support you can. Then what happens is they come back time and time again, and pretty soon they get pretty good at what they're doing. So that's why we call it a music performance workshop. That's what we're concerned with here. Rule number 2, if you hear something or see something you do not like or you do not understand, I expect you to applaud louder and show more appreciation. That is another way in which we get people who are trying something for the first time to have the confidence to come back and feel comfortable about this space. The third rule is, of course, when people are up here performing, do not play along with them. Do not try to help them out, because you might be better than they are and you'll throw them off. So until they develop the confidence that they need to be able to let you all sing along with them, please don't help them out. Now, we have regulars here who like the audience to participate, and they'll tell you, please sing along. Then I expect the opposite. Give them everything you got, yell, scream, pound your feet, cry, sing along in harmony, do whatever you can to, again, support them. The most important thing is, when someone is up here, they are in charge. It's their moment. Honor it. Okay. So, tonight our feature is going to be Christina Desiree. She is I'll use the word laureate. And I'm kind of excited because she's never done a feature here before. So we're all really excited. So please give a big warm round of applause for Christina Desiree. Now you need another tripod. Now where would you like this placed? Take your time.
It doesn't matter. Okay, Christina Desiree here. I am the dandelion. I have actually written 4 things recently, but I'm going to start with random thoughts. I am dedicating this night to transgenders everywhere. As of August 27th, my transition will be complete. I started my transition somewhere back in September of 2007 when I went to a Hedwig and the Angry Inch concert. Come to find out I was transgender, did not know it. I don't remember when I started taking hormones or anything, but I had my name legally changed to Samantha Lee Carrington on January the 14th, 2008. Recently, March 26, 2013, Christina Desiree Holt was born. And this is going to be an awesome night.
Yeah.
I'm going to start with random thoughts. Random thoughts are like an infection, but this time I'm going to take them in a different direction of not what's just in my head, but of words that have never been said. So come along and gather round, because what was lost will soon be found. Come along, gather round. There's no need to clown. We are. So come, sit down. Pull a chair up to the table, have a seat. I'll buy you a beer. Would you like something to eat? I'm here to enlighten you, not to frighten you. There's no need to fear. There's something I wish to tell you, so come and hear. I'll be sure to make everything crystal clear. There's a song you can sing to let someone know the love you bring. Come summer, autumn, winter, or spring. It's never easy to express one's feelings, but if it comes from the heart, that's a very good start. Yes, actions speak louder than words, and it begins with the first impression. How you present yourself, then again, you can't always judge a book by its cover. Beauty is on the inside, or in the eye of the beholder, not just skin deep. Is it love that makes people do stupid things? Or do people do stupid things in the name of love? I need some clarity. I know it is said that opposites attract, but I do not believe that is a fact. It should not matter if you're opposite or the same. When 2 people get married, it's become one in union with each other, like 2 halves make one whole. I'm an open book. Just read my pages. This could go on for ages. My dad was a whore, my mom pretty much a whore, and people always assumed I was rotten at the core, but that was just a lure. I can't help myself. I never speak how I feel, but the things that I say are to my knowledge all real. I don't steal. I never kill. I live for love, not war. I just can't stand the gore. I'm an open book, so read my pages. Life is too short in some cases, just a taste. It could pass you by, so don't let it go to waste. And my motto is, live for love, because love lives in you. This is a problematic overture in hopes of one day there will be a cure. Sure, why not? So you give it all you got, but it's still a problematic overture. This is a systematic overload. You work so hard and they just took away your green card. This is taxing, I do know. You feel there's nowhere you can go. No one you can turn to, nowhere you can go, but it's still. So it's back to being a problematic overture. This is a systematic overload. You've lost your way and it's getting dark. You find two roads, so which one to choose? The one to the left or the one to the right? Hurry, hurry, it's almost night. This is not a problematic overture or a systematic overload. God will make a way where there seems to be no way. He is a candle in the dark and a guiding light. Thank you.
Take deep breaths.
This is the Conversations. I cry every single day, but the reason isn't clear. Things in my life are much harder than they appear. You may seem easy and nothing to fear, yet I am here. I'm trying to figure out how to let you know what I'm all about. You've known me from birth, even before I came to earth. You know my heart, and yet you knew from the start. I hardly ever pray, but I think of you every day. I just never know what to say. But like someone said in a demonstration, think of it as a conversation. So here I go. I'm sorry. My life is in ruins, from I'm sorry. I apologize. I will never do it again. I can't help myself. I never speak how I feel, but the things that I say are to my knowledge all real. I don't remember half the things I say or half the things I do, and yes, the only one who knows me is you. This may come as some surprise, and who may concern, I have heard all your cries, the pain and sorrow. No need to fear, no worries. I am here. I am listening every day. I hear your prayers. I see your tears. Your heart is pure, and I'll say aloud, well done, my good and faithful servant. You have made me proud. Never stop believing. Keep the faith. What's in my head is easier done and rarely said, but now it is time for me to speak out and let you know what I'm all about. I don't mean to seem critical, but I think it's kind of pitiful being left out or caught in the middle. Life is a test, so you give it your best. But what of the others? Will they ever rest? Will they ever sleep, I should say the least, when they're running to the beast? Hatred is not becoming of you, but what do? You nonchalantly say hi as you walk on by. I'm thinking, what would Jesus do? Would he stop and talk with you? I need to be moving forward, but I'm so far behind. I can't even describe what's going through my mind. It's so busy, and it's making me dizzy. My God, I am here and very much sincere, yet you tell me there's nothing to fear. This much is true. Your mind is racing. I know what you're facing. There is no need to fear. In time, everything will be clear. Just be still and know I am here. Thank you. Life is a blast. Life is a blast, yet you're living in the past. The clock is ticking. Don't go so fast. Live in the present. Live for the future. A thought, a memory, everything you saw, they will remain the same, but if you keep living there, you only have yourself to blame. I'm not pointing a finger, saying no names, but I'm sick and tired of all the games. As we strive to survive and thrive to stay alive, I'm transitioning. My spirit is not diminishing. I'm living, growing, and yes, flourishing. Anything's possible. Nothing's impossible. They say, 3 strikes and you're out. Good things come in packages of 3. Third time's the charm. Good things come to those who wait. If at first you don't succeed, try again. Come. I'm sorry. I lost myself.
Go for it.
Okay. The invitation to the garden. The clock is ticking, the cock is crowing, the wind is lightly blowing, the sun is shining, the trees are pining. This is a peaceful and happy place filled with love and grace, where there is a smile on every face, the gentle breeze, the calm seas. The bees are buzzing, the birds are flying, and not a single soul is crying. No one is fighting, the people are very inviting, so exciting. Come to the garden and grow. You will see there is a radiance, there is a glow. There are many places you can go. Breathe the fresh air, take it slow. You can watch the children play. Even if you want to, you just pray and thank God for a beautiful day. And finally, at last, just be and know you are free. Don't just take it from me. Come and see. Thank you. Okay, this is my new stuff, so I'm going to have to go slow on this. Rainbow Rabbit and Jelly Goat. Rainbow Rabbit and Jelly Goat were working on a note to someone they loved to quote, but the only way they could send it is by boat. And this is what they wrote. Dandelion, why are you crying? At least you're trying. There's no denying. You got our vote. Love, Rainbow Rabbit and Jelly Goat. Now, in response to the note written by Rainbow Rabbit and Jelly Goat, this is what Debbie wrote, and I quote. Hello and good day from Dandelion to you, from one who was so true. I don't know anymore. I don't know what to do. I am still here and I still love you. I can read and I can write. Though I'm not good at it, I will continue to do. I will continue to keep moving forward. I won't give up the fight. I want to sing. I want to act. I want to dance. I want to be the dandelion. I want to grow. Actually grow in the love of God. Despite what others may say, I am a good person. I have a voice, but I don't think it's being heard. Every day my heart hurts, and it takes me just about everything I have not to cry. I don't want to cry anymore. I don't want to hurt anymore. The pain is too much to bear. I can't. I think every day it will get better, it will get better, it will get better, but everything stays the same. God has told me it will get better. Just hang in there, just hold on. In time, I will show you the way. Thank you. Me. My name is Christina Desiree. I live in a small place called my head. It needs to be nourished. It needs to be fed. Under my sheets beneath my bed, trying to figure out what needs to be said. I am with God, and God is with me. He knows I am trans, and He still loves me. I have an LD. I was BEH. I have ADD, and I am mentally delayed. And I keep moving forward. I'm not going to let that stop me. At least I'm trying. So, I am mentally delayed. I'm not retarded. My situation is. Christina D is here. I am the dandelion. So what if I like coloring, puzzles, ... And so what if I have a form of autism? I am a strong woman. I will remain strong. Patience is a virtue. Silence is golden. But if I say nothing, how will I be heard? Saying words with discretion should help you. It should teach you a lesson. Now listen up and listen good. You should love me. Yes, you should. Love me while I'm young. Love me as I grow old. If I may be bold, warm me up. It's getting cold. Join me in a conversation, and with me you will see there is more to me than what you don't. I don't comment on a lot of posts. Some of them I do, but not the most. I'm very intelligent, not to boast. Where is it? I'm lost. Okay. Join me in a conversation. Get inside my head. Count the number of tears that I have shed. Do you understand? Do you know how many times that I wished I was dead? God, take me on. Take me home. Take me on home, for I am so alone. I don't watch the news or read the paper. I don't read the paper or watch the news. Join me in conversation, but only if you choose. Freedom of speech. I'm not a Presbyterian, Pentecostal. I'm not a Presbyterian, Pentecostal, Mormon, Catholic, or Jew. I'm a human being. How about you? Nobody understands the true meaning of free. There is freedom of expression, and yes, freedom of speech. But who are you to judge me? Who are you to preach? You don't even know who I am, and yet the words you use don't even reflect who I am. So, how many of the lies do you think are true? I am a human being, just like you. blessed day, glorious night. All that's wrong in this world will turn out right. I'll stand and decree, I am who I am, whether or not you agree. Love me as I am, respect me for who I am. Transformations are a beautiful thing, just like when a caterpillar becomes a butterfly in the same sense, when an ugly duckling becomes a beautiful swan. We are who we were meant to be, so be strong and be yourself. I'll be me. I'm not a Presbyterian, Pentecostal, Mormon, Pentecostal, Presbyterian, Mormon, Catholic Jew. I'm here. How about you? Okay. This is going to be my last one.
Yes, but we're pretty booked.
Dear God, can anybody help me understand me better than you? Even though I do not know what to do, I turn to you and I thank you, for you have created in me something new. I turn my allegiance to Jesus Christ, for he is the one who paid the price. My heart is in the right place, but right now I need to keep a steady pace. I know one day I'll be in your loving grace, standing there with you face to face, walking with you side by side, for in you I can no longer hide. My pain will subside, and you will wipe away every tear that I have cried. Thank you.
All right, let's hear it one more time for Christina. Thank you, Christina. Okay, as a teacher, it is my job to see what I can do to help you learn to play the guitar or be a better performer. And I like to do that by telling stories. So here's my story. You go to a restaurant, you sit down, you order a meal. Just as you're about to bite into it, the cook comes out of the kitchen and says, "Oh my God, I'm really sorry, I was up doing cocaine all night and my wife and I were just really arguing with each other and I'm sorry I burnt your food." Do you care? No. You don't give a shit, right? Here's my advice. When you're on stage and you're making a mistake or something's going wrong, please don't tell the audience. In theater, we call that chuckle fucking. Chuckle fucking is like yawning. When one person yawns, another person yawns, another person yawns, another person yawns. And so what happens until it's like a contagion, it spreads around. No matter how tiny it is, it gets really big. So what you do when you make a mistake, for instance, say you're playing guitar, and you suddenly forget the words. Well, you are playing chords, so why don't you do a little instrumental for a while you're thinking about the words. If you got halfway through a thing and you say, "Oh, I can start it over," guess what? People will let you do that, because they don't know the damn song in most cases. So you can just go right on through with it. So that's my little advice, okay? Do not chuckle fuck, as we call it in the business. And if anything goes wrong, use that as part of the act. A good jazz musician makes a really big blunder in something where they just sound completely out of it. And what I do when I do that is I make the mistake again on purpose. And then I will make the mistake again on purpose. And people will come up to me and say, "You know, I really like that set, particularly that thing you did that was kind of out of it."
Yeah.
So always, always, always pose your mistakes as if that's what you intended, and you'd be surprised how much people like it. So that's my advice. Now this is the part of the show where all you get a chance to come up here. Again, the rule's very simple. Shut up when someone's up here. If you have to have a conversation, go out. If you don't like what you see or you don't understand what you see, applaud anyway. This is about the artist. Okay? The third rule is don't play along with people unless they ask you to, or unless you can do it in a supportive way. Okay? And you make sure you're not whipping them up. Tonight we have most of the docket is all brand new people. And naturally, the regulars that come here signed up first. So as usual, I will do what I usually do, which is let a regular come up, and then I'll bring up a newbie, and then a regular, and a newbie, and a regular, and a newbie. So however you signed in on the docket, it probably will not happen that way. But what I do is, while someone is up here performing, I will go find you and let you know that you're up next. Your job is to tune up, get ready, and be there in present. So when that person's finished, you can come right up here. If you come up on stage and tune up, that's not a good idea. If you come up on stage and give us the history of your life, trying to write the piece, ain't a good idea unless it's short, okay? The idea is that the time spent up here has to be as compact as possible, because the only currency that we have is time. If you can cut yourself short and help and pay forward that time, then you are a saint, and we love and appreciate you. If you wait until the very last moment, we'll love you anyway, okay? You'll have 2 songs, and tonight only about 8 minutes. If you're playing an instrumental, I will usually go and count you down. I'll give you a 4-minute, then I'll give you a 2-minute, and then if you don't want to stop, I have my ways of getting you off stage politely. That won't embarrass you, okay? So, that's what we're up to. Up now, ladies and gentlemen, let's give a big hand for Maria.
And you don't need no stinking mic, right?
No! To respond? Why do you keep on asking? Okay.
Could you step back just a little, Maria? Thank you. Now you're on camera.
Tonight I'm going to start with I Can See Clearly Now. I've been waiting to do this song for a while. I can see clearly now the rain is gone. I can see all the obstacles in my way. Gone are the dark clouds that had me blind. It's gonna be a bright, white, sunshiny day. Oh yes, I can see. I can make it now. The pain is gone. Gone are all of the bad feelings. Here's the rainbow that I've been praying for. It's gonna be a bright, sunshiny day. I can see clearly now. The wait is gone. Here's the rainbow that I've been praying for. It's gonna be a bright, bright, sunshiny day.
Yeah, all right.
Excellent.
Okay, and here's the second song called Starborn. It's about a friend who got me to start doing these open mics. And in honor of her, I'm gonna sing it tonight. Even though she's not here. Thank you for hearing the song that's in my soul. You gave the song wings so I can fly. You believed in me, you were there from the beginning. You are the best friend that I have. Thank you so much, ladies, guys. You help me to grow and to believe in myself.